I got my new gearing on here. 12 in the front, 49 in the back. Riding around in second now. Gives me first for ultra low stuff. I really need to go slow. Still ain't got the radiator guards or fan in. Got my rear moose in and got my rear tire turned around as well. Looking forward to testing that out, seeing how that tire goes. If that tire is any better turned around, I suspect it'll be significantly better. Still a little muddy out here. Got my map button on. Gonna experiment around with that. Matter of fact, go ahead and hit this. I'm gonna try to hit it anyway. Yeah, you gotta hit this button pretty hard. Alright, this is the white map. I think it's a more mild map. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's like the real linear setup for it. Feeling pretty smooth. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I like this new gearing a lot better. Like that I can really putt around. And if I want to go faster, I got more gears, so. Down at first. Just gonna putt through this stuff. I thought it'd be a lot drier than this out here. I don't think it rained all week. Hell yeah. That makes it so much easier. Get stuck on them roots, you gotta push. You're gonna have to push then. So far, so good. I'm gonna hit some of the trails out here, one of the bigger ones, and still not gonna do anything too nuts until I get them radiator guards. I'm also concerned about it overheating. I don't got that fan in the way I put it around. First, nice and slow. This is all flooded last time I was down here. That's a good old lug. Second, that tree's new. That really stinks. That's gonna really suck when it falls down there. Dang it. Tree's got lower. Yeah, I still consider this kind of my warm-up routine. Right, this little ridge line here, little car body, all the way down to power line. Crooked spot here trips me up all the time. Gotta give her a little juice to get over the roots. They're all crooked, but they knock you sideways. A little bit worried about this rear tire. Didn't seem to fully seat. I can see it all the way around, but right there on this side. Yeah, this side doesn't look like it's fully seated. Kind of feel it wobbling around a little bit. Usually you can put your air truck on the where the valve stem used to be and pop it on there, but it did not seem to do anything. And this hill climb here. Line up better this time on this. This hill's a little bit tore up. A little bit tore up. Yeah, I like this a lot better. I'm liking this a lot better. Doing this in second feels right, you know. Got more control. Got a lot more control. Whoops. Jesus Christ. Fuck yeah. Oh shit, I put myself in a bad position here. Let me ride down here. I ain't done this before. Down at first. Yeah, first feels too low now. First feels too low now. Oops. Alright. I failed this hill climb last time. Okay. Second. Nope, I'm in neutral. Dang it. God damn it. Fuck. Here's a blue trail. It's usually not too bad. I suspect there's going to be a few trees down. Which might make this very challenging. Last time I was down here, there's a big tree down in a very bad spot. Really sucked. I managed to get over it, but I was on my Beta, significantly lighter bike, and it had all its protection in place. So I wasn't particularly afraid of sending her, you know. Ooh. Slipping. Slipping. Oops. Alright. Alrighty. Try to take my time. Try not to get too big a rush. Do it nice and slow. better. So far, so good. Baby roll. Front end hitting the root and almost sent me to the ground. Little deer. Got a little deer running around. Ooh. Got her in Granny Lou. Step off here. Like under. There is a path down in that ditch, but I was afraid I was gonna wash out that back tire and just fall on my ass. Slick through here. Yeah, there must be a really slick spot down there. Last few times I've been down through here, I fish-tailed. Fish-tailed pretty bad. Alright. Excellent time for a break. Well, I had me a really long break. Sat down and talked to a fella for a long time. I met him out here a few times. He's usually with a partner. Just his buddy didn't come out with him. Buddy didn't come out with him today. Says it's a few trees down up here, so it might get pretty tough. But I want to try it anyway. I want to get out here and try it at least. Let me line up here real good. Ooh. Little sloppy there, little sloppy. Take my time through here. Shouldn't be any issues, you know. Let's see here. A lot of people out on the trails today. Just seen a bunch of younger guys go by. Ooh-wee. Alrighty. I'd like to get off and walk this. If you're flexible enough, you can probably duck under this. I am not flexible enough. Ooh. Front tire's washing out. Front tire's washing out a little bit. Trying to get my body into position. Not really riding this bike correctly. Kind of flailing all over the place, really. For some reason, let's see here. Last time I did this hill, I fucked it up. Really not a hard one, but I just got a little too slow last time. Yeah. I'm going on the easier part of this hill. Oops. Oh, shit. Ay, 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 ay. Under the tree. Oh, maybe it was this hill I actually screwed up on. Yeah, I went the other way the last time. Ooh. I just went around. I just decided to go around. Kind of sucking ass today, really. I'm just going to stay on the main part of the trail today. Hopefully make it back to lunch. I am starving. Oh. I think this is the trail. Yep, this is it. Ooh. think there's a few more hard spots up here. Like really hard spots. Alright. Oh, that was easy. Ooh. I'm not really sure about these maps, man. I'm not sure which one's which. I was in that green map when I first started. I felt like the bike was kind of jumping, ready to rearing to go, you know? I'm not so sure now. Although it did start to come up. Well, I was coming up here, but I was sitting on the back of the bike. And well, that's kind of by design, getting a lot of traction on that back wheel. Oh yeah, she comes up fast. I'm gonna change that. Yep. Yeah, that throttles up a lot faster in that green. Throttles up quite a bit faster in the green. This might be a bigger pain in the ass than I thought. I felt like going for a walk. That's what I come out here for. To exercise. In the briars. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. I think that was actually third. That should be second. Ooh. Sloppy, sloppy. Still successful. Alright. Let's get rid of this. Got her in second. Just cruising around. Put her in the first. Use my way around this dude. Waiting that rear tire. They had to get good because they didn't have the muscles to keep picking that bike up over and over again. Okay. Be careful going over this. Any of them logs or roots or anything that aren't straight on have the potential of kicking your tire out to the side. So I try to be extra cautious going over them. This trail here is pretty shitty. That's not too bad. I was expecting to fall down. Tire usually washes out on that tore up stuff. Ooh. Front end is coming up off the ground. Kind of intentional. I am intending to put as much pressure on that back tire as I can. I think I'm almost done. Alright. Clean that one. Cleaned that one. See if I can get around this fucking log down here. Just barely. Kinda. The front wheel started to wash out down towards the bottom there. Wasn't that bad. Didn't really bounce around like I thought I would. That was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth. It took me a minute to build up some confidence to do it. Yeah, 1 second. Just bogging down so much it feels like I'm in the wrong gear. I think I got one more hill. Cleaned it. See if I can get through this without putting my foot down. No. Yeah. Still doesn't feel like it's geared high enough yet.